Hey, what's up, guys? Kyle Gallon back with my video, and today I'm going to do my review of Bleach Thousand Year Blood War English dub episode 3. Um, so here it goes. So episode starts out with the um Ichigo getting spotted by the soldier guy there. The soldier guy was saying to Ichigo there. He's like, oh, what? He's like a Soul Reaper and a Ronkai you have on your back there. That's what he was saying to him and stuff like that. Ichigo said, he's like, who the hell are you? And stuff like that. And then he's like, I know. He's like, you don't know what I am. He's like, I know what you are, Ichigo Saki. That's what he told him. So technically, he was trying to fend him off there. He shot some arrows at him there, and it kind of gave Ichigo who he really is there. He's like, wait, you guys are, and mostly he's like, yes, we are Quincy's there. So technically, they revealed themselves as Quincy's there. Mostly they revealed themselves as Quincy's there and stuff like that. So mostly when Ichigo was getting attacked there and stuff like that, he was trying to fend them off there. Unie and Chad fucking come there. He told to keep Iris safe there. Throws her to Munie there. Mostly had the bubble thing there, or technically the healing powers there to they're mostly offending them in the healing powers thing there and stuff like that. When technically Ichigo was technically fighting a Quincy there. And mostly he was technically the Quincy soldier was actually saying to Ichigo, saying, uh, he's like, you know about Quincy's there, right? And then he told him about, we all know the guy with the bow and arrows there, Hideaway there. Sorry, I botched his name. Mostly, he was saying something about him there. He's like, oh yeah, I fought one of you guys before, and mostly he only got like one blow off of me and stuff like that. And he's like, wow, surprisingly, only one blow off of him, and he kind of realized he was part of them and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, that guy, yeah, he's pretty weak and stuff like that. So, and then he was explaining, he's like, oh yeah, Heelway, honestly is weak and stuff like that. That's what he was saying to Ichigo there. And technically, they attacked him and stuff. Technically, Ichigo does his attack there. It fails there. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, great attack there, but I have something else there. So he had like a rain on his head there. It was technically draining up their power there. Technically, it was draining up their fucking power there. And he's like, what the fuck is going on there and stuff like that. So technically, everybody's powering he weighs or Mudia's fucking shield was breaking there, and she's like, "Oh, my shield's breaking and stuff like that." She's like, "We're kind of screwed there and stuff like that." And then Chad trying to fend her off. She's like, and his stuff was breaking, and then she's like, "Oh no, Chad," and stuff. And mostly when that was going on with that stuff there. We seen the Soul Reaper Society guys were talking to with about the Quincy's there, and they're really these Quincy's are really trying to start a war with the Soul Reapers and start a war with the Ronkars there. So technically, they're trying to start a war with the Ronkars and the Soul Reapers there. That's what they're trying to do there. They're trying to start a war there. Mostly the guy with the max. He was saying, or one of the captains there, one of the head captains was actually saying to him, to the older captain there, saying that this should not happen there if you stop that one Quincy there. and finished him off there and killed him off and stuff like that. And he's like, it's your fault and stuff like that. That's what he was saying to him and stuff like that. So he was kind of like, so they were technically arguing back and forth there, but technically he had a good point there because it was his fault. He didn't kill him off there and stuff like that. So technically the one of the captains was correct there. It was technically Elder's fault there and stuff like that. So when when that was going on with that there and stuff like that, so technically Ichigo was taking him on there. Mostly when Ichigo was taking him on there and stuff like that. The uh, three girls are the three soldiers there with uh, Bell, there, um, mostly attacked the guy there, creating a creature there, and mostly the creature was uh, trying to attack the guy there, really fucking him up there. Honestly, they really were fucking him up there, and mostly he was getting fucked up by the creature there. He thought he was. He's like, oh yeah, he's like, this is a simple creature. I can just take him on, and he was getting fucked up by him. And then when he was mostly pinned on the ground there, he's like, huh, we actually got you and stuff like that. That's what one of the soldier, one of the bells or bell, one of the crew was doing there. She walks over um to him. She gets stabbed there in the chest. She goes down, and then he said, he's like, great thing there and stuff like that. But he technically absorbing the power again there and stuff like that. Mostly when the power was getting absorbed again. Mostly he technically absorbed that creature there, and actually became the part of the creature there. So he's like, yeah, this creature is mine and stuff like that. He's like, you don't have no power going against me and stuff like that. So we see Ichigo trying to jumps there. He says Bonkai there. It's the guy. He's like, huh, Bonkai. He's like, this is pretty interesting that you're using this against me and stuff like that. That's what he was saying. And then technically Ichigo breaks the ring on his head there with his Bonkai. And he's like, well, you're pretty useless now without that ring. So he actually says that there. He said you're pretty useless without that ring there. And he was actually saying that stuff there to him. So, and he was explaining there and stuff like that about it. And he's like, don't worry, something's coming up. So we go to another scene there where the Quincy's are starting to attack the Soul Reaper Society. Or not really, technically, the Soul Reaper Society there. And mostly when they get attacked there by the Soul Reaper, or technically the Quincy's are attacking the Soul Reaper Society, they're like, they're telling everybody, it's like, oh yeah, everything is fine and stuff like that. You're mostly protected and stuff like that. And then the Quincy's attacked the Soul Reaper Society there with the blue flames, and then we see Rukia for the first time in this episode. So we get to see her. She's like, she was kind of like mostly shocked there, but mostly we only got to see her like a little bit of a scene there. But yeah, we see her mostly shocked. She's like, what the fuck is going on? Type of thing there. So technically one of the Quincy's comes out there, and he said, he's like, bow down there and stuff like that. Technically they don't. They're like, what the heck there and stuff like that. So technically one of the Quincy's kills two of the Soul Reapers there. One of them technically taking out his body there, and then the other one taking his head completely cleaned off there. And he's like, all you Soul Reapers are gonna be extinct there. He's like, we're gonna extinct all you Soul Reapers there and around the. He's like, we're gonna finish all you Soul Reapers off. And that's where the episode ends. So, yep. Comment, rate, more sponsored to its bros. We like more videos, please subscribe. Hit the bell notification when this video uploads. Comment, more sponsored to its bros. Like, check out. Out your peace.